Hello, welcome to Korean Drama Reviews, where we review your favorite Korean dramas in under 10 minutes. Today, we're going to review The Cursed. So sit tight, enjoy, and let's put 10 minutes up on the clock. Our story begins with a flashback from 10 years ago. Two women go to visit a child shaman in the forest. They want her to place a curse on her husband. This lady is the girl's mom and gets the Worst Mom of the Year award as we learn that she pimps out her kids' mystical powers for money. Apparently, magic hurts the poor girl too. Later, a group of people come to the house and kill the mom. They burn down the house and leave while the little girl runs away. Jin is a reporter and is investigating Forest, which is an IT company which has been rapidly growing over the past 10 years. She gets a tip that Forest has a strange subsidiary working for them, and as she digs deeper to find more about the truth, she learns that the chairman of Forest, Jong Hyun, had a man beat up who was trying to get the word out about Forest's subsidiary. Soo Jin, the girl from the flashback with the powers, sends an anonymous message to Jin Hee to meet up. She tells her that Chairman Jong Hyun is an evil spirit who can do curses. She also admits that she is able to perform curses with a photo, a name written in Chinese characters, and a personal item. Sojin has had it with all the spiritual nonsense and leaves. The next scene shows the guy who whistle blew on Forest's subsidiary driving in a car when he suddenly gets possessed and backs himself off a cliff. Jin-hee finds out about it and tries to confront her boss, who tells her to stay out of it and beats her up. She takes one of his personal items and leaves. She meets up with Sojin and gives her a photo, a personal item of her boss, and her boss's name written in Chinese characters. Her boss is later found dead, all mangled and stuff. Ew. The police bring in Jin Hee for questioning and show her how her boss was murdered. Her husband, Jung Soon, who happens to also be a detective, finds her boss's pen cap in their bed. Uh-oh. Jin Hee goes to find Soo Jin and sees her getting bullied in an alley. She curses the bully and they leave. Jin Hee asks Soo Jin about the murder, and Soo Jin just replies with, "Isn't that what you wanted?" She also tells Jin Hee that Chairman Jong murdered her mom after she brought an evil spirit into him. She also says that he is possessed by a powerful spirit and asks Jin Hee to help her curse him. Meanwhile, Chairman Jong is nervous that he might be endangered, good hunch, so he brings in a shaman to help him investigate the last murder. She tells him that a powerful spirit did this curse. Jin Hee is given her dead boss's position at work. Awkward. Chairman Jong takes precautions and hides all of his personal belongings and sends out spies to find more information on the pen cap. We learn that Forest is an app where you can place curses on people. You post a picture of the person you want to curse, explain why they should be cursed, and if you get a lot of likes, rumor is that it comes true. Wow, kids these days, huh? Sung Joon sends out his deputy, Jin Soo, to investigate the pen cap. Jin Soo has a pregnant wife at home and was planning on quitting the force to take care of her and the baby. Jin-soo confirms that the pen cap that he found in his bed belongs to his wife's murdered boss. Unfortunately, one of his colleagues is a spy and catches him with the cap. Jin-soo gets kidnapped on his way home and then beat up by Chairman Jong and his men. He refuses to tell them where he got the pen cap. While getting interrogated, Jin-soo manages to get free and jumps off a building? Nice! Unfortunately, he doesn't make it far since Chairman Jong places a curse on him and he jumps in front of a truck. Sung Joon consoles the grieving pregnant wife of Jin Soo. Chairman Jong's shaman is preparing a strong defense against any curses, but it will take 2 days to work, so he has to lay low until then. Jin Hee wants So Jin to curse Chairman Jong as soon as possible, so they bribe his driver to get one of his personal items, and he swaps out his lighters. Chairman Jong notices that his lighter used to be more empty, so he knows he was swiped. Sojin is unsuccessful since Chairman Jong's shaman manages to protect him in time and reflect the curse back at Sojin. They decide that Sojin needs to directly touch Chairman Jong in order to curse him. Chairman Jong interrogates his driver and the middleman that he used to get the lighter. Chairman Jong is scrolling through all the top light curses on Forest and is busy cursing people when he recognizes Sojin's picture on it, which was put there by the bullies that she cursed earlier. The police notice that every year, $3 million goes to Forest's subsidiary, which is actually Chairman Jong's shaman. They investigate her house, but only her helper is there, so they seize some of her property and bring him in for questioning. As he leaves the police station, he gets a text from Jin Hee telling him to meet up or she'll kill him. Jin-hee interrogates him, and he says that his shaman doesn't use a real name, so he doesn't know her actual name. He also tells her that they're planning a larger ritual with multiple shaman flying in to join them. As the shamans arrive, they learn that a shaman from Japan named Otomo will be performing the ritual. Otomo orders Chairman Jung to be brought to the ritual site. Chairman Jung adds Jin-hee and her husband to the forced curse list. Meanwhile, Jin-hee and Sung-jun find out that the shamans are planning on transferring the spirit from Chairman Jung's body to another person. Chairman Jung's shaman interrogates her helper, and he sets up Jin-hee to get kidnapped. Jin witnesses the kidnapping. Jin tells Sung-jun about the kidnapping, and the police track her phone. Jin-hee and the shaman's apprentice are being interrogated, and the apprentice gets possessed by a spirit. They manage to break free and run their captors off the road. Sung-jun catches up with them and captures one of the kidnappers. Jin goes to confront the kidnapper and meets her at a train station. They get on a busy train so Jin can separate the shaman from her men. She grabs the shaman's hand and kills her. Jin goes to find Chairman Jung and tries to curse him, but it doesn't work because he's next to a Buddha statue that protects him from curses. Surprisingly, Chairman Jung lets Jin go when he finds out who she is. He tells her that her mom put the demon in him, and also that her mom tried to kill him but stopped because of Jin. There may be a special bond between the two that she doesn't know about. Confused, she leaves and Chairman Jung removes her from the forced curse list. For some reason, he wants her to live. Jin-hee and Jin realize that Chairman Jung is actually trying to move the spirit into Forest and not into another person. Once the spirit is inside Forest, it can use all the data from the curses listed there to put curses on everyone listed in Forest. With the release of Forest only a few days away, they don't have much time. Jin realizes that Chairman Jung has to leave the Buddha in order to perform their ritual. At this time, it would make him vulnerable to curses once he leaves the Buddha. We see a flashback to the night Jin's mother was killed. We realize that as Jin's mother was trying to curse Chairman Jung, his shaman saved him. Jin and Jin-hee go to Chairman Jung's house to try to get one of his personal items. His mother tells them that 10 years ago she hired a shaman to help with her son's failing business. Jin's mom confesses to accidentally placing an evil spirit in her daughter. She also says to Chairman Jung's mother that she tried to transfer the spirit from Jin into her son. Instead of transferring it over, it split in two. She tried to get rid of the spirit, but realized that as she hurt Chairman Jung, that she was also hurting her daughter. After this heartbreaking news, Jin and Jin-hee devise a plan that Jin will curse Jin-hee. That thought is that if she curses her before the spirit can, she can intercept the entire process. Unfortunately, that means Jin-hee would have to die. The shamans arrive and are preparing for the ritual. As Jin curses Chairman Jung, the shamans try to protect him. Jin ends up killing all of the shaman except Otomo, who is the last shaman standing and successfully protects Chairman Jung, and the transfer is completed. The spirit switches hosts, and one by one everyone on the forest list starts to die. Jin-hee begs Jin to curse her, and she places her hand on Jin-hee's face. At the last second, Jin decides instead to absorb the entire spirit into herself. The Forest Corporation closes down, and Jin-hee goes to visit Soo-jin, who has been in a coma for a month. Jin-hee leaves, and we pan out to see Jin gone from the room. Let's crunch the numbers. The Cursed was a 12-episode series, totaling a watch time of 12 hours. To do this review in under 10 minutes, that means each episode had to be reviewed in 49.9 seconds on average. Did you like our review? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We look forward to seeing you on our next video.